Welcome to What If Civilization Started Over, episode 10. So today we're going to look. So if you end up enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. If you like and subscribe, it would really help. As the first thing we're going to look at is the full exploration of the Spanish continent. Not the African, the Spanish continent, as this country getting fed up of being filled with unclaimed land who fully explore this area. We're going to see this nation fully explore the Iberian continent. So we're going to see Catalonia claim some land, and we're also going to see a few new nations. So I'll be back when I'm done writing. As these are the new nations, as this nation takes almost all the land, leaving only these two new countries, as this won't be here for long. It won't be two nations for long, as this nation, seeing while exploring, a large amount of sailors crash onto the British Isles, as they'll come back to this country and tell them that there's land up here. As they start exploring this land, tasting the first taste of colonization, as they fully explore all of England and Wales, as they like this taste in their mouth of colonization, and this might lead to something as they fully colonize the British Isles, and with Denmark hearing about a whole new continent on the north, in the eastern areas, who come and start also loving this taste in their mouth, as this colonization thing is actually good, as the people in this area, you can tell them to do anything and they will, as this is the only area left, as this nation will go up here as this Catalonian nation has already tasted the taste of colonization, so I don't think that, as this area also wants independence. So we're going to see a high exploration by the Prussians, as now I'll call this country, into the Baltics, as now they'll fully explore the Baltics. I didn't realize I did. As they almost fully explore the Baltics, as this is how far they get with the explore, as now all of Asia has been discovered, as the hunt to see what's up here. These countries started doing it first, discovering this whole area, as this, led by Baikal, will start happening, as the exploration of Russia will be funded, as this nation will end up fully exploring this area, as they officially now start the large and tedious task to explore all of Russia. As you see, the south of Finland is explored, and this lake, which I don't know the name of, is explored. As we're also gonna see Egypt doing what they do best and exploring more of Africa. So we're not gonna see Egypt claim this land, because Egypt is having a lot of internal issues. There's a lot of people in Egypt, because Egypt is a big country. There's a lot of people want independence, as this is the most amount of cooperation that the world has done since very long time, since the first nations were born, which were this country and this, not this country, and this country right here. So this is a very, very important extent for these nations, as they see this cooperation as the first way of friendship between all the world, all of the nations. So Denmark being excluded for this will explore all of Copenhagen and start an exploration into the island of the land mass of Sweden. As they explore so far that they find the Copenhagen areas, as they even start exploring into Norway. So let's look at expansion and new nations. As these are the claims of this nation, as Denmark has a large claim in Scandinavia, as this nation is the Baltics nation, and they will also claim this area of Finland, as this nation will claim this middle area, as that's the only area they were left with. They have only coast for this small sea here, and it's this Kyrgyz nation, as this country takes over all this area. This nation takes over this area. This nation wasn't given any land. This nation took this area right here. So I'm gonna place down capitals and be right back. Oh yeah, and I forgot Prussia was given this land right here. So these are the capitals and lands. So now we're going. This area is actually really making me furious. So I'm gonna divide this area with the two countries that live here, that resides here, which is Baikal, which is a very big nation now, and this country. So this country is very triangular for some reason, I don't know why. So we're going to see we're going to see the discovery of a new continent, as people from the Benelux nation, from this nation right here, the French slash Benelux, will be, as a person from this country will say to the leader of the, so people from the Benelux, a person from the Benelux nation, from this major city, will go down, come to the capital, and speak to the leader of the Benelux. Let me check what, I think it's a monarchy. So the leader of the king of the Benelux, this man named William Harrenness, will speak to the leader, speaking about how in their stories they heard that there's a large continent on this area, not a large continent in this area that is filled with lush forests, beautiful scenery, and a lot of people. As yeah, there is Native Americans here. So these people, this person, William Harris, will say to the leader, let me go on an exhibition. Let me go on an exhibition checking out the world. I want to see if this continent that's talked about in the movies is real. So the leader would think he's mad, but will say, if you find a continent, just tell us. But I don't think I believe you. The world's continents are only this and this. They don't know a lot about Africa, but they think there is land in Africa that exists. So we're going to see William Harris will take a large amount of people in the 50,000s who go from Brittany on a port, start moving. William Harris will go for a long time, not making any breaks, who stop on islands that we can't see on this map because those islands are small. As William Harris, as they will get resources from those islands and start moving. As after they move, they will reach the island of Newfoundland. I think this island is called. And William Harris, they will reach there. They will reach Newfoundland when William Harris is about the age of 50. As this took a long time. That time when they were talking here, William Harris was the age of maybe not 10, 40. So this took 10 years to reach this island. As they will officially start exploring this area and see the lush but cold areas of this area. This island is small. As they fully explore this island in a few years, as this will really make William Harris very happy, saying the stories are true, as they will start moving back from the island on back to the country. As when the William Harris's crew reaches this area right here, William Harris died on the way here, maybe on the middle area, as the trip back right now is still 10 years. So William Harris died at the age of 60, as now William Harris, knowing that this is as the second in command of William Harris, his brother Johnny Harris, will going here and talk to the leader, telling him that the stories of a large continent on the whole other side of the world are all true, and this will greatly excite the leader, and they will use this not tell anyone for now, as they will keep this a secret and end up colonize this island right here, as they actually bring settlement onto this island. But I'm not saying they're going to continue with the colonization. So this is how far they colonize, as this island is a little bit cold for them. So they're very happy of their discovery. But we're now gonna see a war. The Italian Empire will be going to war with this country right here. This is a quarrel by the leaders. This country right here is a dictatorial oligarchy, and this country is a monarchy. So the leader of this country called the Italian leader a bad word, like a real bad word in this time, as the Italian leader won't let this slide, does not let this slide, as they have no comeback, and they'll just declare war to show that they are stronger. So the Italian Empire, wanting to show that they're far stronger than this country, will officially start an invasion into this country. This country is fairly new, so that was a very bad idea, as Greece, taking this chance to get back their old lands, will start invading. The Italian Empire, knowing Greece, will capture the capital, and this country will collapse. So let's look at this peace treaty. So this is the peace treaty. The Italians will fully capture the capital of this nation, as the leader of this nation will be executed for his crimes on the all-powerful leader of Italy. So I'm gonna see the Italians are fine with the oligarchy, but the oligarchs will say how this country should stop being a dictatorial oligarchy, because the dictator of this country brought this country into war right after they formed as. So as I was saying, a large amount of people agree with what these leaders say. They agree that the leader was the one that brought them into war and brought them into this in prosperity. So we're gonna see this nation be ruled by the oligarch, as we'll see this country officially go from a dictatorial oligarchy to just an oligarchy. As this will be the end of this video, so thank you for watching. This was fun to make, and goodbye.